Hey guys, welcome back. This is SweetCreekThrift and I am Candi if you're new here, and today I have a very small 5-item haul that I picked up at Goodwill. I had gone to town with my husband and so I wasn't there for very long, but I wanted to share with you a couple of other things on this video as well. Primarily is that if you're new here, you wouldn't know this, but for the oldies, you already know, I live out in the country, and so for me to have to drive to a new store or to any thrift store really for that matter, I'm gonna have to drive at least an hour to get to like my nearest Goodwill. So if I go one way, it's an hour. If I go another way, it's an hour. So from where I live, it's like I have to go so far just to get to a Goodwill, which is crazy. But I have really good news. We were driving in town, like our little town that's about, like, say maybe close to 30 minutes. It's like 25 minutes or so from me. So we go there for our like groceries and like church and shopping and stuff like that. So anyways, we were driving in town and my husband goes, "Goodwill's coming soon. Did you see that?" And I was like, I had no idea. And they have a sign up. So I started researching it and I did see that they posted like a year ago, but they have been working. I like literally drove up to the building that the sign is in front of, and they are definitely like working on the space. So I think that it's mostly, they have to like add like, I don't know if they've done painting and stuff, but it looks like it's getting close to being done. So I'm really hoping that it's going to be open in like the next 2 months or so. I'm really hoping by like maybe March or April or by the summer maybe. But I think it's very soon, because if the sign's gone up, that means that it's probably just like a month or so away from opening. So I'm really excited because I won't have to drive so far and make a huge day trip out of it, because I can get off work, and if I feel like sourcing that day, I can drive over there and, you know, grab groceries that we need and get some sourcing done. And it doesn't have to be like a whole day adventure. So I'm so excited about that. Anyways, I know an hour is not as far either. It's only like twice that distance. But the thing is it's like more like an hour and 15 minutes. So that's like 2.5 hours of driving just to get there and back, then let alone the amount of time that you're going to spend sourcing. And then if you're going to go all the way over there, then usually there's like other errands you have to run. And it's like, you kind of have to make the most of the trip, if that makes sense. So I usually would do it on a day I have a doctor's appointment, that sort of thing, which I did do another trip to Goodwill the other day. I mentioned it in my What Sold, but I did go, and I was going to go to my doctor's appointment, but they canceled. So I still went. I still wanted to get my sourcing done. So I have another video coming soon. Anyways, I'm going to get into it. I have 5 items that I picked up on this very small trip. My husband was waiting, so he didn't want to wait too long. This was from January 24th. And I'm just going to get to it. The first item that I picked up is this men's Woolrich extra large, which is probably one of the reasons I picked it up, is for the size. But as you can see, it's Woolrich, and it's this like windbreaker rain jacket, and it's got this nice color blocking to it. It is got that mesh inside with a lower liner and the drawstring like pull tabs on the inside. It also fully zips and has flaps, and it has flaps to cover like on both sides are more zippered pockets. Down here are zippered pockets. It's also hooded. It's in excellent condition. So I picked that up and I paid $12.99. Yeah, $12.99. So I did pay up for it, and I thought I would be able to get a little bit more, but I honestly don't know that I'm going to get more than $25 for it. So it definitely wasn't the best flip. I will say that I'm still getting there on like learning, like picking stuff up, and so don't always take me for like, pick this up. But I'm just sharing with you guys what I have coming soon, and maybe you can learn a lesson from me. So for the well-established resellers out there who goes, that was a terrible flip. Yeah, you're right, probably. But we'll see. I think I can still sell it. Maybe I can get 30 for it. We'll see. And then the next item was this really cute UCLA Bruins pullover sweatshirt that is from H&M. So it's just probably a little bit more recent. I don't know if it has the date on this, probably not, but I do think this was probably one of them in the last few years, if I'm correct. And I just have to do a little pulling along this line, but that's not a big deal. I just thought it was super adorable. Also has the draped sleeves, so very cozy and casual and preppy. I know that a lot of like people are into that whole like preppy aesthetic right now with the I don't know what you call it. I can't remember, like at the academia and that kind of thing. So I think that it might be a nice aesthetic. I paid $6.99 and I think I can get about 20 to 25 for that one. And I have another men's item that I found. It's the Walking Dead. Interestingly, it's the same colorway as the jacket, but it's the Walking Dead long sleeve tee that has like these fake long sleeves. I don't know what you call that. Two-tone. I don't know. But I'm going to use like keywords like zombie and horror. And then I did comp it in the store and it looked like it was going to go for a little bit more. But when I got home, I found a few sales that were lower. So I guess, I don't know. It was half off. So, or no, it wasn't. Was it half off? Oh, I'll have to look at that. I think it was $4.99 actually. Never mind. I was thinking it was half off this. I was thinking of my other trip that I went was the blue tags were half off. So I think that with this item, I will be able to get about 15 to 20 based on the more recent comps that I had just seen. And I do not know if I can read the size on this. It's very faded, so it does make it a little bit tricky, but I'm pretty sure it's probably a large or extra large. So I'm just going to use both those. The next item was a pair of Lululemon shorts. And so this was I looked these up on the Lululemon Fanatics website, and I found these are tracker shorts. They have the liner underneath. It's like the line, like the one that looks like a little pair of underwear underneath. And then it has a zip pocket on the side. So these are just like running shorts. And these were on a new rack. I'm pretty sure I found it on a new... Actually, I think it might have been in the pajama section. I don't know. It was in a weird section. So I paid $3.99. And I should be able to get about $25. And the last item... I just picked it up because they're so cool, but these are Torrid. They did the whole like Disney collab. So this is... supposed to be like Ariel's mermaid scales. These are leggings, size 2. If they don't sell, I probably could wear these. Not that I don't know that I would. So, but I did look up these online, and so I paid $5.99, and I think I can get $20 to $25 for it. There are no 2X's currently listed or available on... or 2, size toward size 2. I don't know if it's not really 2X. Like it basically is 2X. But I want to say that I didn't see it on eBay or on Poshmark. So I had looked on both, and the sales prices were going between like 15 and 25 or so. So I'm just gonna go like 20 to 25. These are in excellent condition. Like they probably were worn once, and I might have to sit on them until like Halloween again, but I'm okay with that if that happens. So either way, I'm sure they'll sell eventually. They're super cute. So that's it for this particular trip. I was going to share one more item that my husband, when he got in there before me, because I had to go to the bathroom and I had to go. The Goodwill we went to, I don't really like, and I'm probably not going to go there again because I have to have a bathroom. I pee a lot. No, I feel like I pee a lot. I'm usually drinking coffee and it goes through me, and then I just need a bathroom. So I had to go all the way on the other end of the strip mall where this particular Goodwill's at to the Tractor Supply. So I had to like walk forever, get over there and go to the bathroom and come back. By the time I came back, he already had a pair of shoes and he stuck them in the cart, and he was like, do you want to sell these? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And I'm going to share with you guys the shoes. Here, I'll move over. Here you go. A picture of them I took. And I posted it onto a Poshmark, like, Facebook group. And Poshmark? Reselling on Poshmark or eBay or whatever. I don't know which group it was that I put it on. But I put a picture up while I was at the Goodwill. And I said, this size is this a good pickup for this price? They wanted $30 for them. And it was like size, oh gosh, I want to say it was like 15 or 16. It was really high. 17. It was like a really high size, like a really large size, I mean. So I was just like, I'm not sure about this. Like, they were cool. They also, I couldn't tell because I don't have the knowledge of fakes on a lot of products. So I'm still like learning to develop that and maybe spot if it's a fake. And I couldn't tell if these were fakes. Number one, the size was, they were so big. And I was just like, I don't know about this. So I posted it while I went around and shopped because it was the first thing. He put it in a cart and I was like, I don't know, I'll think about it, you know, kind of a thing. It was really cool of him to think of me and like to like find me something to resell, and he had grabbed them off the shelf so nobody could take them. The other thing about it was they, I think, had been sitting there for a while. I'm pretty sure that it was a half price tag, but that it would have been $30 half price. So it was like, I don't know, they were crazy priced. So anyways, I just decided, I don't know about that. And I was like, if they've sat there, because I remember the thought coming through my mind that everybody else has passed on these shoes, and obviously because they're so big, but even resellers that probably have been through that store have passed on it. So I just kind of knew they probably weren't a good pickup. And I was right. A lot of the comments on that post were basically saying, you know, there was a lot of jokes about like it needing to be a basketball player, like Shaq's feet apparently are bigger than the size of shoes that I had even, which is crazy. Just like going on about that. There was the few comments that said the color looks wrong. Like, I think they might be fake. And people were saying, you know, oh, if you get them, you're probably gonna be sitting on them for a freaking long time. And I'm like, yeah, that's so probably true. And while I'm willing to sit on stuff for a while, I don't want to sit on something for 3 years, knowing it's probably sit there for so long. And I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them behind. So it was really sweet of him to find me something, and I'm hoping that I can, because he might be going with me occasionally, so I will encourage that side of him and like help him like be like, hey, if you find this for me, pick it up. So he's just not really a fashion person. He's not into this kind of thing, but he does like to thrift shop with me, but usually for his own purposes. So he goes around and finds what he likes. But for me, yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. It's a really short one. I did just post a what sold from week 3 of January, and I have week 4, and today's Saturday. I'm debating whether I want to post week 4 today or post this video today. So I'm not sure yet. We'll see which one gets loaded up. If not, then this one will be posted like Monday or Tuesday. I'm trying to get these out because I've been behind, and I want to get to week 1 of February because today's like the 8th. So, or the 7th. Yeah, today's the 8th, I think. So anyways, yeah, that's it. Bye. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. It's Saturday, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.